It's Mark Pires. It's Wednesday. And it's Real Talk. I'm with you. Day 584 in a row of the Mark Pires Real Talk show. And Hurracan't stop me now. No, there's no way I'm going to stop. I mean, seriously, it was pretty easy to stop yesterday. I was there. It was like, I don't know, 8:30, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, any moment now we're going to get power. Walk to the end of the driveway. There's no trucks. Now we have a tree at the top of our road, tree at the bottom of our road. There's trees all over the place. So 9 o'clock comes, 9:30. I start looking at my wife. I'm like, am I letting the streak die tonight? And she's like, well, I don't feel comfortable. There's no power in this house. I got 3 kids here. I don't feel comfortable that you leave this house. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So I'm going to let the streak die tonight? Like, what are we talking about here? And then the one thing that we realize is we need batteries for our flashlights, especially if we're going through the night. We have a new dog. We have a little puppy, little Max Scott. We want to make sure that he's okay. So basically, I go to get batteries, and look at that. I'm able to grab a little bit of signal and broadcast to you guys. And we're doing it again now. It's super quick. I'm going to pick up food right now because, again, we don't have any electricity, or basically everything that was in the fridge is spoiled by now, or I'm afraid to use. Like, there were some burgers I picked up, just some real great organic beef burgers and chicken and steak. It's all gone. So I'm here picking up some food right now, and I'm going to head home and hopefully feed the kids, get them to bed. And I pray that tomorrow we have power so we can put on a show for you from the studio. I'm wondering if anybody's on. Say hello if you are, guys. And I hope everything's well with you guys. I hope you're staying safe. This hurricane hit a lot harder than I think anybody thought it would here in Connecticut. But we're making the best of it. I mean, by that, I don't know. It's just 2020 is completely insane. This is the weirdest year of my entire life. And it's only going to get worse. I told you guys that a month or two ago. I said, look, coronavirus. First it was impeachment, coronavirus, race war. There's something next. For me, it's hurricane. Something next after hurricane, but it's going to continue. It's going to continue. And then just crazy, just like it's some stroke of luck from the gods. On November 4th, it's going to be like birds chirping. Everybody's going to be like, what's going on? Be like, oh, you can get rid of the masks. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We've done the math. We checked the science. It took us a little time to get through it. It took us until November 4th to figure it out. But this point, whatever, death rate, whatever, it's different than we thought it was. So time will tell. In the future, we'll look back and we'll say, wow, we were really just pushed around in all different directions. And I think it was great to be safe. But once you realize the information is telling you that it's not as bad as you thought it was, then you need to correct the path that you're on. And the bottom line is this. I said this earlier, and I couldn't believe how I was treated for this. Someone made some comment going after Trump, which that's fine. Go after Trump all you want. But they made a comment about there's 4.5 million cases and 157,000 deaths. And I said, gee, I just have to ask a question. We had 1 million cases and 130,000 deaths, I think it was. 125 or 130,000 deaths. 1 million cases. So you're telling me there's been 27,000 deaths in the 3.5 million cases since? How does that even make sense? The math doesn't make sense to me. Either it's weakening or the doctors are figuring out how to treat it. Maybe hydroxychloroquine actually works. It does if you do it early enough. It doesn't work always, but if you do it early enough, apparently it works. Now, I don't know, but it's what I'm seeing. And for people to be censored for it, it's just insane to me. Listen, I can't stay on forever. I will be back tomorrow, though. I appreciate you guys. Day 584 in a row. I'll see you tomorrow on day 585. I hope it's from the studio on the beat seat. I hope I have a face swap for you. I hope we're able to get in it, connect, actually be able to have a conversation together. But we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. And I'll be sitting without power again for another evening. And hopefully tomorrow it's a different situation. But make the most of it. One more thing I want to share. This is totally scary to me. If China decided to drop an EMP on us, it'd be a wrap. It would be a wrap. I don't know what to do. I don't have internet. I can't even talk to people from my house because there's no service there for phone calls. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm living in the Stone Age all of a sudden. But it's life, and I'm going to go with it. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next Real Talk.